we enter the class, just in case, because I know there was in the previous video I did, I said I deleted. I had to start again. I did this. I saw this question, so I don't see that question now anyway. But just in case you want to know, you have it. This is the solution. You can take from my solution. There are many ways to do it. I just used to do it this way. See how it can be based on what your own understanding. I can choose to go more far better than what I've done here. So my phone. So we can actually run this. Let's run this and see if it works. So enter value for ABC. So for here I'll say let me enter a invalid value. So you can see it says the value you provided cannot be used to carry out this operation. Please try entry a proper value. There's no a there, so let me just go again. So this time let me enter a proper value. I'll say how you know a proper value is a correct quadratic equation question. So if the question is not correct, the question, that was the question I just gave out. It means that a is the coefficient is 22 plus 2b, that's 22x squared plus 2x then plus 2, that plus 2 equal to 0. So means that question is wrong. So a correct question will be something like let's say 5x, which is 5, then 8x, which the 5x squared, then 8x, okay, minus 8x further, then let's see, is it 3? Let's try it. Yeah, so the answer is 1.0, then 5.6. So this is just it. That's just it. Then for cylinder too, I saw one. I don't know if it is Python. I don't. It's Java. I cannot be Python. Sorry, what am I saying? So this is another one. So you can take this under your cylinder and the rest. So this is the solution. Since I didn't get I don't know if I skipped it. So enter radius, let's say 50. Yeah, the area of the cycle is this. Enter value for radius 50, then for height 100. So the area of the cylinder is this. Enter value for length 30, then 15. Here this is this. So it's actually working. I might mix up the code, but the code is, I mean the formulas rather, may not be proper, but I didn't really get time. I don't want to open this one again. Okay, so this is cool. Let me just scroll down so you can see. Alright, so this is it. This one will confuse you. This you makes use of knowledge of class. I can make it far more better than this, but so that. And in the question, I remember the question they made mention of using a constructor. Yes, a constructor. So I don't even know where I got that question from again, but nevertheless. So this is what I want to explain today. This is what I want to explain. We have this. Let's just. I know you're saying a bunch of code. Let's just get right to it. So let me clear this out of previous example. Now, what we want to do, the question, back to that question, they say create an integer array that can sort several unequal values. Let me see if I can get that example again. I've updated it, so let me just start from scratch. Int array, so here specified as an array by putting a square bracket, then your curly braces. So 1 4 3 5 2 9 8 7 6. So these are just kind of ascended number. So to arrange this, to sort this array, we'll make use of the array method, right? Array class. It has a method called sort. It arrays or arrays. Then I'll write the name of the array, which is array. So and then I have to import it as well, right? So but system dot out dot print l, then print out the array. But you don't print out a full array like this. You have to say the arrays as well. Arrays dot to string then do this. So we have to import it, or you can just click the fix to fix it. Go back. So if we run this now, array is sorted, right? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Now what is the mystery behind this code? That's what we want to learn. So what we want to learn now is class. We want to learn the encapsulating process under the object-oriented program. So let's learn a little bit of classes. Let me comment everything we've done so far. Class, so it's as though they don't exist. So when the computer runs, is searching for the main method, right? So there's nothing happening right now, but our main method is existing. So let me create a class called do I need to make it public here? Let's say okay, sort. Yeah, I want my sort rather, my sort class. So in this case, let's see, don't get any errors, right? So I want to create a, now we have two classes. We have my sort class and we have the main class. I want to create my method. So I'll say, to create a method here, I'll say public, I don't want to return anything, so void, and then the name of the method in this case will be sort my sort, just to change it so you can see the difference between it. Like while playing, while you get those kind of things. So in this case, let's run it. Still don't get any errors, right? Now we have two classes available to us. Let me get rid of this so you can just see cut. So we have two classes available to us. So now I want to print out system.out. I want to print out here the system dot out dot print l. So print out hi, say hi, okay. So if we run this, we get no errors, we still do not get our say hi. What is happening? The computer only runs functions in the main method. That the computer has no business with whatever I've created here now. From line 3 to line 10, line 3 to line 9, it has no method with it. It's only concerned with whatsoever is in between line 13 and line 15. So I want this code to run. This is one function. We can have another function that's let me just copy and paste to make it more better. So this one is only saying say goodbye. Okay, bye. So we run it, we don't get any errors. So we are just having several functions and several classes, right? So let's see how it works. So how does it works? Now I want to run this particular code called my sort. Now to do that, let me now show you the essence of static. What static helps you to do. Static, okay, let me just go through the admin first. To do that, we have to create something called instantiation. There's something called instantiation. It's very simple. Or something called an object. So it is regarded as an object or a process of instantiation. So we need to create an object of this class. So what's the name of the class? The first thing you consider the name of the class. Name of the class is what? My sort. So copy that, my sort, paste it here. So you say you now give the my sort. So this my sort, when you are creating a variable, you give the type now. Then you give the name of the variable like school, okay, amount, right? Then you say this, you say so blah blah. So the same thing. Now we have our, so this int here is this my sort now is serving as an int. So you can see we created it ourselves. So the my sort is the name of the class. So the name of the variable or the object we want to create will be what? Sort or numbers rather, numbers. No, class work. Let me just say C rather. I can give it anything. Equal to, so you say new C, new, then the name of the class again. Name of the class. This is how you create an object. What we've done, this were true. This is how you create an object. So if we run this code now, we'll get that message. Don't get it? Okay, yeah. We've created the object. We've created an object of this class called my sort. We instantiated it. So we also done we instantiate, we created an instance of it. To run it now, what method do we have on it? We have two methods, right? We have my sort and we have by. So let's call on one of them. So let me say c dot by, then do this. So if I run it, we'll get say goodbye. Say goodbye. See? So this is how you run. This is how you make use of class. My sort. Then if you run this, you get say I, say goodbye, say I. So you can see at this point at line 19 and line 21, you just brought out the method. You can't actually see the code behind the method, causing it to say that this process is the process of encapsulation. You don't see it, but the code has been written somewhere secret that is hidden from you. You don't have to bother yourself about the code. You don't have to go back to the code to now begin to do some certain set or something changes. It's already there for you by default. All you have to do is to call on the method, it will run it. That's what method does. That's the benefit of using classes, object-oriented programming, and stuff like this. So what the essence of this video now, let's really go back to the business of today. I want to show you the other way, if that is what your lecturer wants you to do regarding this question. When they start to write a code that sort an array. So let's just do that quickly. Bring back the array again. So if I'm to bring it here and also bring this one here, run this. We get the array itself. So sorry, don't do that, you don't do that, you don't do that. You don't do that, please. it ought to have been here. Sn. So this is it. Now let's this same result. You can see just like what I explained. What we've done right now is, you can see, it's related to what we did at line 20 and line 21 is similar to what we did at line 24. It's basically the same thing. We've called on a method that helped us to sort out this array in ascending order without us seeing the code behind it. So we want to create this thing from scratch, the code behind this from scratch. Let's create it from scratch. So we're going to start by saying, writing a for loop. Let me get rid of it. Okay, let me leave it. I can comment it. I don't need this first of all. So let's create a for loop. Here we can say for the mystery behind this code. It makes use of two for loop. You can see you have to rack your head to do this actually, but it has just been done for you, made available for you. You don't have to do it all from scratch. All you have to do is to make use of it. So that's the beauty of using object-oriented programming. So in this case now, we have that if I don't even know what I want to do again, count I is equal to 0, semicolon, I is less than array length, which will just put length, array length, which I'm yet to create array length, so semicolon, then I plus plus. So same here, int j is equal to 0, not actually, int j is equal to I plus 1, I plus j 1, yeah. This, then j is less than array dot length as well, array, not array dot length, array length, and then this, then j plus plus. So now pause this. So let's set an if statement. If well, basically, to make things easier, we know that we'll pass an argument, right? So let me just change all this just to make things easier. Dot length. Now the name of, we'll say int array, which is the name of the array, right? Int array, yeah, int array. So array, so I'll say if array the first index of the array, no, the second index, the essence of we doing int j I plus 1 is to take one step ahead of the previous value. So we're saying if j is less than the first value, which is array I, then set something array I, then do this. So what we want to do, basically, we want to create a integer swap or swapper. You can call it anything. I just like it that way. The third person, whenever anything that have to do with swap, there's always a third party. Imagine you have two buckets. One is filled with hot water, one is filled with cold water, and you want to change the bucket, right? You want to use a particular bucket. You need a third bucket to turn any of them in the other one. So that is this third person now called swapper. So we're going to say in this case, if the next value is less than the previous value, then set my set person. So let me think about it. Okay, swapper. Let's say swapper is equal to, now the first number, right? Let's hold that first guy which we want to switch, which will be array index I semicolon. In this case now index I, which is I, the first number now is going to be changed from being the first number to the second number, which is J, and then J in this case will now be changed, yeah, we change to J will become swapper, so semicolon. Now one more thing, if it was not an array, this is what we'll just leave it like this as an argument. Because it's an array, we need to specify that as an array. So let me change this as well, dot length. So if we run this, let's see if we get any errors. We get an error, yeah. So let's see, we are calling on my sort, we are calling on a method that doesn't exist any longer. So just by, let me get rid of it. Let's run one more time. We still get an error, but it's not as before. Let's see, my sort, swapper for I equals to 0, I is less than array dot length I plus plus I j array length j plus plus array less than this swapper. So let's just check the code properly. This is for the class, this is well, this is for the if statements. Okay, the two for loop and the method, yeah, that's right, correct. So we have our object, which is C, or the instance of the class. We call that my sort method, and then we need to pass it as an argument. So we'll say putting the name of the array there, arrays. So now we have to take this here from the top and paste it down, because we actually want it to be sorted at the end, arranged in ascending order automatically. So first we'll get to see the array before it was sorted, and then we get to see it after it has been sorted. Beautiful. So let's see how that goes. So is there anything else? Okay, no, let me comment this line 36. What is that, line 36? So if I'm to run this, we get, now our code is sorted. You see, this is the initial code, the array, it was this 143529876, which is not in ascending order, but now it is not in ascending order, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Now you can see we created, normally this is, okay, let me comment this so that you see it, just for you to be sure. It says seeing is believing. So this is what we have before. Now we get the previous array. If I'm to come here and uncomment this guy will help us sort at the array, and we get the sorted array. So what this guy does is what we've done on our own. So it means that each time we want to sort an array, what we did just now from the top is what we always have to do every time we have to sort an array. But you see, they've now you can imagine that. Now you can see we created our own. We had to create an instance of the class main, and it did it. It worked exactly just as this guy here. So it is basically the same code. Now you can see that this code, the code that is sorting out this entire stuff, is what we've done here in this class. You can see the lot of calculation that took place trying to make this. You might think it's little, but it's when you are, because I'm used to it though already. So these are the code. You can see we didn't actually see this code before now, but this is the code that's forming, that's producing that result, making it possible. So there's a code actually behind the scene, but you don't see it. So that process is called encapsulation. So this is the whole thing is encapsulated here. So here array does sort. So array there is the name of the class, just as the name of my class is what, my sort, which is it, my sort. That's the name of the class. Then we have methods inside. What's the name of the methods or methods we have in my sort? We have a method called my sort again, and where is it, which is my sort. So for this array we have a method called sort. Now you can see it also take an argument just as we did. So this is just about how classes operate, object oriented program. And let me show you one beautiful thing about classes, but I won't be using Java to explain it. I'll be using JavaScript to demonstrate, due to the fact that I need a graphical interface for you to actually see it. So to make it easier, I have to use Java. So just imagine it was Java. So this is it for this particular video. So let me now I can get rid of this. So this is what we have. Ooh. So if you want the code, let me just get this. So this is basically this is it. Now we'll be proceeding to the next phase, important of classes, yeah, important of classes. But let me quickly show you something. I was going to show you something about static. Let me see. Let me create one more. Is there any need? Okay, I'll come back to that. Come back to it.